Hello everyone, today I'm going to review the BlueDew fountain pen that comes with a flex nib that is said to be able to produce a line that is as thin as EF, that's extra fine, all the way to 1.5 millimeter. Official retail price for this pen is $88 US and worldwide shipping is an extra US $12. Those who are in Singapore will get free shipping, so chances are the person selling this pen is based in Singapore. The pen is shipped in this nice hard case. It's smooth here with some sort of leather-like texture, and you can see the pattern here. This has a nice texture to it. And this cover here snaps to the case with magnets, and this is not soft, this is hard. It's nice that a pen case is provided with the pen. This pen is available in two colors, blue and white. I bought the blue one because it looks more beautiful to me. So it comes with this gold colored clip, which is kind of stiff. And the marble-like design on the body, it's very beautiful. I like the swirling look of it. And that's the name of the company. I'm not sure if this is the best place to put the name though. And you can see the body, it's sort of transparent. You can see through to what's inside. So I can see the ink converter that's inside. The ink converter is included. And here at the top, at the cap here, I can see the nib that's inside. Everything is polished to a high gloss. The website says that this is a proprietary nib. So this is the design. It's a very simple design. So B probably stands for Bluedio, the company, not broad. And this nib, it's made of stainless steel, probably with some gold plating to give you that gold-like color. And that's the feet beneath. That is definitely an extra fine nib, and you can see some horizontal lines running on the nib. And if you look very closely on the side here, there is an additional slit, and here as well. The pen is 14 centimeters when capped and 12.5 centimeters when uncapped. You can post the cap behind. Let me just unscrew this to show you the ink converter, which also has the name Bluedio on it. So this is the twist type ink converter. This pen can be dismantled completely very easily. Just hold the nib and the feet very firmly and twist to pull this out. Here's a closer look at the design of the breather hole. And this is the feet. I'm not sure if this is made of ebonite or some sort of plastic. I can see the fins, they are not aligned perfectly. It's like this feet is made with two pieces, the top and the bottom, and then fused together somehow. So you can see the fins here at the back, they are not, the top fins are not aligned properly with the bottom fins. Here as well, there are misaligned fins. There's no mention of what material is used to make the pen though. This is the grip section. Alright, let's put the pen together and put some ink in it. The ink I'm using today is Nautilus Bulletproof Black. Let's test the nib. So it is able to produce a very fine line. there was some railroading towards the end of that stroke earlier. For an EF nib, this is actually quite smooth on paper. This is a zebra G nib, and I can feel that it's more scratchy. So this is noticeably smoother, and it can produce really thin lines when you are doing hatching like this. These lines here, they are actually thinner compared to the line here. So this is quite impressive. When you draw with downward strokes, the lines will be thicker. But if you use horizontal strokes like this, you can get really fine lines. I don't actually buy flex nib pens for writing calligraphy because my calligraphy sucks. I buy such pens for drawing. So let's see how good this pen is at drawing. I'm going to compare this with a dip pen because a dip pen feels very similar to this flex nib. So you see the railroading there. To prevent that, you really have to draw a bit slower, just to make sure that the ink flow can catch up. This pen has a very tactile feel to it because the nib is quite sharp, but it's still considered smooth. This EF nib or the EF point, it's great at drawing details. This is so good at hatching. In terms of how stiff the pen is or the flex is, I would say it's quite similar to the Zebra G nib, the dip pen. The softest flex pen that I have used before, that's the Namiki Falcon with Spencerian modification. So this is still stiffer compared to the Namiki Falcon. But overall, this is a nice pen to draw with. The flex nib is quite versatile. You can get thin and thick lines very easily. And now let's draw with the dip pen. Okay, I've hand filled. And now let's draw with the dip pen. I can feel that this is slightly stiffer, but it's very difficult to tell unless you have two pens side by side to compare. So this dip pen can produce thin and thick lines very easily as well. And because I have to dip the pen, ink flow is good. If you're planning on using pen and ink with watercolor, if you use a dip pen, it's going to take the ink is going to take much longer to dry, because when you press down hard, it really puts out a lot of ink. So, I mean, a dip pen like this, it's very versatile as well. Although the Bluedio fountain pen, it's definitely more convenient because it has the ink converter, so you don't have to constantly reload it. In terms of the tactile experience, both pens offer quite similar experience. The Bluedio will be more convenient, obviously. So is the Bluedio fountain pen worth the US $88? Well, it's a difficult question for me to answer because fountain pen is a personal thing. All I can say is if you are looking for this sort of performance without the inconvenience of having to reload the pen continuously, then you will get the deep pen performance with this pen. So this flex nib is capable of producing very thin lines as well as very thick ones. I didn't actually measure how thick it is, but this is the Pilot parallel pen with a 1.5mm tip, and you see that black stroke there. It's about as thick as this nib. So EF to 1.5mm. So that is the sort of performance you can expect with this nib. Overall quite satisfied with it. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope this video is helpful. See you guys in the next video. Bye!